This evening, we'll start a three-day weekend for many of us, but nearly a quarter of Americans have no paid holidays, no paid time off at all. A stark difference to the rest of the world, according to the Center for Economic and Policy Research. Brandon Lewis has been looking for a day off, and instead he's hard at work in our newsroom on this story. Brandon, how do we stack up?
Well, Jerry, we are dead last when compared to most industrialized nations. The next closest is Japan, which requires employers to give at least 10 days of paid vacation. In some countries, workers get at least 35 paid vacation and holiday days off. While that seems like a dream for individuals, some say it could be a nightmare for business and our economy.
This is many people's ideal getaway. Unfortunately for many of us, this is as close to the beaches of the Bahamas we're going to get. A study from the Center for Economic and Policy Research finds Americans have the fewest federally mandated time off among industrialized nations, with 0.
There's a lot of benefits out there that the European countries provide that America falls behind on. And it's a different paradigm on the work life as to what they view as important.
France mandates the most paid vacation days off, with 30 a year. Austria and Portugal each require 22 a year, plus 13 paid holidays, with Austria giving extra time for younger adults, night workers, and those with 25 years seniority.
I think we see it a lot that the European countries do provide additional benefits to their workers. Now, there may be plenty of reasons why they do that. The work-life mentality, they take a wider approach to that.
Even though the U.S. doesn't require it, 3/4 of Americans get paid time off, though still far less than other countries. The study finds most people get 10 vacation days and 6 holidays, but lower-income workers are most likely not to get anything at all.
I think the impact is that employers don't view that as something that they need to do to entice a lower-wage employee. There's no requirement that they have to do it, so they can get away with it. Whereas higher wage earning employers realize that they want to, get those employees and they want to keep those employees.
A bill is making its way through Congress requiring employers to give workers time off. We'll tell you the minimum being suggested and get local lawmaker reaction coming up tonight at 6. Live in the newsroom, Brandon Lewis, CBS 6 News.
Brandon, most employers would probably say it is costly to pay employees to go on vacation. Not that it's going to make the employees change their minds, but what's the economic impact? What are they saying on that end?
Yeah, Jerry, well, that's something that is already being discussed in this bill with Congress. There was a study in the Wisconsin Journal, a medical journal, that found time off is good because the employees are more productive, but others say it's another unfunded mandate businesses simply can't afford.
All right. Well, Brandon, we appreciate the report. It's not just vacation. Our fact finders did a little digging on maternity leave. In the U.S., women can take up to 12 weeks off and still have their jobs protected. But in the UK, women can get 52 weeks. They don't have to take all that, but they are required to take at least 2 weeks off, 4 if they work in a factory. In China, maternity leave is 14 weeks. In Iran, women get 13 weeks off.